if the small people realize that we were, you know, it's us versus them. If we could make them see that some way.
If everybody saw that and realized everybody's in the same boat, so there's no reason to hate him because he's black or he's white or he's a lib or he's a Democrat.
Hate him because they're an asshole.
Or he
that's what I
watches
say.
Exactly. That's the only reason.
Fucking prick.
The only reason you should hate people
is
because they're gonna hurt you or they're assholes or whatever.
You know. Well, the one thing I was trying to get at was like, even if it's, you know, even if you're a white person and you see some, like, maybe it was blacks during the civil rights thing and, you know, you didn't really take part in that, would you see that as like, I don't know how to explain this. It's like witnessing a crime and not saying anything.
Right.
You know, are you complacent in the crime there, or
You would have to.
So if you just sat back and watched, you know, the police beat the shit out of some guy that didn't deserve it, no matter the color,
no matter the color, if you watch them beat somebody's ass for no reason and you don't say or do anything, you're just as guilty as the cops that did it. So. You know, that's why they keep us scared to say, you want this to be you?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like, no.
The fight is all of our fight. Even if it's not directly related to you and going to benefit you directly, it's still your fight. It's still something that you should take part in.
Oh, right.
A good example is these unions, man. It used to be that unions would band together and all go on strike, and it had a big effect. Now they're compartmentalized and cut down into small little groups, so their strike isn't effective.
That's what the union
anymore.
needs to be, is small groups. Union doesn't need to be big. GM showed you right there, unions don't need to be big.
I don't understand
but all the corruption,
your whole idea, man. I really am conflicted.
All the corruption was put in him.
He's like this big
small.
government of central control. I don't like central control. I don't like having one entity running everything. I don't think that should be that way. I think it should.
There should be no union.
No, everybody should be in a union.
Man, do you know what your life would be like if there was a union leader?
I know.
We need to be a union. There should be a union of the United States.
You'll have plenty of work, motherfucker, but that's all you're ever gonna fucking do is work. You ain't gonna have no time off, Jack. You can forget
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
There should be a union of the United States where everybody that pays their taxes is in that union and gets the benefits that all union people get. But if you do that, that's liberalism, and that's being socialist. Corrupting America,
monopolizing some shit.
But instead,
you can't do that.
You get the small corporations like Chick-fil-A that,
even though Walmart's a fucking monopolized anyway, but it isn't.
You know, white men are the hardest. We are the hardest demographic to, in my opinion, see the light. To the thing, because women and minorities have all felt the heel of oppression on their brow. They know that there's something holding them back. It's not just their lack of desire to do good things. It's that there is a structure set up to impede progress.
That's how it used
for them. I mean, you know, you got these guys who climb to the top of the mountain, and they're once they get up there, they don't want anybody else up there with them. So they're fucking flinging stones off the top of the mountain, making sure nobody gets up there with them.
But
it's king of the fucking mountain.
That's how it used to be.
And what you got is a small group of people say, "All right, you watch that corner, I'll watch this corner. We won't fuck with each other." But but sometimes they still do. They're like, "Oh, whoops!"
I would rather have a bunch of us on a plateau than just, one man on the top of a fucking mountain.
Well, exactly. But Christopher, your point that the white people have never felt the heel of oppression,
it's long forgotten through generations.
No, but I'm talking. We feel it now.
That should be through everything.
We feel it now. You don't feel that heel, Brian? Being a single dad trying to make a living.
We're sort of minorities to
feel
a point
that
now.
That's what my point is.
We're
not different like that anymore.
Not to say it as that.
In the 70s, it was that way. A white man had to step over a black man.
If America is really the way it's supposed to be, what's holding any one of us back here?
Exactly.
Is it my own misdeeds that have got me here? My mistakes?
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
No, you got to know. It's what you just said. The top of the hill.
What do you desire?
You got to know somebody.
To be rich and have a big corner office building.
I to be comfortable.
Yeah, I don't want to be rich.
Be all rich.
I would just do you consider $100,000 a year?
$1 million. $1 million ain't rich.
So what's in the way?
Nothing. You got to go get it.
It's just a matter of going out there and getting it.
I think it's a matter of going out and getting it. With your own ambition.
It used to be. It's not in today's world. You can't get good jobs anymore.
The money is still there, dude.
Yeah, but you can't get those jobs anymore. Look, when I was growing up, so you grew up after me. When I was young, dude, quitting school wasn't a big deal because you always had GM and you always had state jobs. And you didn't have to have a diploma or anything to get those jobs. Up until I turned 17 and quit school, then all of a sudden, they went, Mr. Engler there went and changed some laws and said that you gotta, to work for the state now, you gotta have a
degree?
Well, a high school diploma or a GED or a degree. Yeah. But up until that time, dude, the whole time I'm growing up, you didn't have to worry about school because you could go get a job at GM and make fucking $50 an hour. Why? Because, or not, well, $50 an hour, whatever it was back in the day.
Some good money.
It was good money back in the day, though. You could always get a job at GM.
Just shitload overtime, yeah.
Then all of a sudden, I hit the peak right about the time that all them jobs started getting fucked. And I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't pay no attention to school. I was supposed to be able to get a good job anyways. Then it became, well, you got to know somebody that's on the top of that hill, on top of the list. And if you know somebody at the top of the list, you might get in GM. Well, now them jobs are totally gone. Whose fault is that? Who took that away from us?
That's the good old boys. That's that fucking generation before us, man.
But that's what I'm saying.
Being fucking greedy.
His point was about white men feeling the heel on them. I felt the heel ever since that
age. Yeah.
Because I thought I wasn't going to have to.
Right,
and
but
as soon as
the
I got
problem
there,
with the
But what is the same thing you say, though, as well, is that you can work back when you were working at a pizza place, making more now, or making more then than you do now.
Yeah, I did.
Derek,
what's up with that?
I don't understand. I'm trying really hard to stretch to your point of view here, man. I'm trying to see eye to eye with you. It's like what I'm getting is you got this centralist power type mentality with the government where there should be one ultimate central power, and
for certain things, yes, there should be.
You don't think that's dangerous?
No. Better than privatizing it. It's going to be just corporate greed, regardless of what it is. You might as well have the fucking government making the money.
You said we thought you'd be better off with one single political party as opposed to like 4 or 5.
Yes.
I don't know.
One political party with different views.
Because that's all it is anyways. They're just having to divide the country.
Well, right, we have one political party that wields power. It's called the Federal Reserve. That's who wields power in America now.
Yeah. Well, exactly. No, the people should, because there's still 70% of us.
I do agree with you on the popular vote thing that you've said a few times, where it shouldn't be
that anymore.
Deciding.
Delegates, yeah.
It used to be set up because they needed it to be that way because the farmers, they gave more control or whatever.
Yeah. More money going in from somewhere. So.
But we don't need that bullshit anymore. There's,
because everybody's supposed to be equal,
popular vote, right? Everybody knows.
It should be that way, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's a simple fucking plan for
You
taxes?
know that, Brian?
Yeah, everybody. And immigrants, you can come in the right way, and no, you cannot vote.
States, you got to win.
Well, you cannot vote. No. You can't vote. You can't vote. You're not from here. I mean, maybe if your kid was born here, maybe, but
This would be we'll have to go back to that, come around back to that point later on, because I got something to say.
Oh boy, Dan! What's happening? We still got 7 minutes.
Yeah,
that'll be
we'll stay on this topic right here. But,
okay, gotcha.
I don't even remember what this topic began. This section.
What doesn't matter? Just go with the topic, or we can take a commercial right now. All right, folks, we'll take a quick commercial. We'll be right back.